Hi, everybody, and welcome to another of our series, Share Your Story. Today, we are joined by the amazing Shamila Wijeyakumar, who is the founder of an amazing charity called Rahab's Daughters. Shamila, welcome to the call.
Thank you so much, Shimi. It's so good to be here.
Now, I understand you would like to be called Sam as a short version. So,
Sam is
Sam,
yes.
what we would love to hear about is a little bit about your background story and why you decided to found this charity.
Sure. So my journey to this charity began way, way long ago, when I was a teenager. I was a kid who was bullied quite a bit, and I ended up trying to commit suicide. Um, my suicide attempt was completely failed, and I thought, well, good Lord, I can't even kill myself, right? I'm going to stop shaming my family and leave home. And I was one of the statistics. Within 48 hours of leaving home, I was living in a brothel and being abused. And unfortunately, this is not a rare story. I was lucky to sort of spend only 4 years in and out of sex and labor trafficking. But my situation was such that I really, the first time I got out, I really didn't have the tools or ability to figure out what to do next. And, the idea of therapy back then was just not something people really did. And there wasn't organizations to assist. I felt super isolated and I fell back into it several more times. I was very, very lucky that my church helped me to escape and get out for good in the end. And families literally hid me while I was, healing. And I was lucky to have the right help at that time. And Rahab's Daughters came about because of the fact that I realized more women needed help. Unfortunately, human trafficking is now the second fastest growing crime in the world. And it's so tied to drug trafficking that we realized we needed to do something about it. So, this is how Rahab's Daughters came about and why it's so important to me personally. But Shimi, it's in every industry, right? Unfortunately, you see it everywhere, and it's not just sex trafficking. Unfortunately, labor trafficking is on the rise too.
That is quite an astonishing and moving story, Sam. Thanks for sharing that. And I'm guessing, as you say, if it is so common with people, and parents obviously need to be very much aware that, children who inadvertently could decide to leave home for whatever reason, or if you're upset with the parent, are very, very vulnerable to
Yeah.
this happening. So, tell us a little bit more about the education side and how you're trying to prevent this through
Yeah,
education.
no, I mean, prevention is significantly better than cure. And sadly, today, over 70% of kids that are lured into trafficking, it happens online. And so the grooming begins there. And trust me, grooming is important. There's a few ways to fall into trafficking, but being groomed is one of the top ones. And unfortunately, we live out loud online these days, right? And so, just like we're using AI and data science to do predictive analytics on positive things, right? Like how many sales and our marketing and other things, traffickers are using it to predict who's having a bad day so that they can groom them. And so it is very important that we are, vigilant and that we teach our kids the signs. And we do a lot of prevention education around that. People can check out our website at rapesdaughters.org to find out when other classes are coming, or you can reach out to us directly because we do want to educate and prevent more than anything.
Thank you. Thank you. That's an amazing program you're running. And I know that you run across the United States and now you're based here in the UK.
Yeah.
What are some of the ways in which people can support you right here in the UK?
They can donate directly, but one of the best ways is to just replace things that you're using right now, folks. So For example, we've partnered with RIMAN, one of the leading Korean beauty brands. And if you just switch your skincare to us, every dollar that you spend on your skincare, a portion of it will come to us to help stop human trafficking. It also stops human trafficking in another way because anything that's sort of direct from manufacturer to consumer cuts out a lot of the supply chain. And human trafficking in the supply chain is one of the biggest problems that we face today when it comes to labor trafficking. So it really helps in two ways, Sheree. So these are, really good, easy things that people can do is switch to companies that support us and support stopping human trafficking. So buy your skincare here. There's a link that we'll put up and you can do that. But if you'd prefer to donate, you can do that too. And of course, we love volunteers. So if you'd like to volunteer, we would deeply appreciate that also.
That's fantastic, Sam. So what you're saying is if people go onto the website where they can buy their skincare, place an order just like they would buy anything online, then proceeds from that go towards supporting Rahab's daughters, which is a fantastic initiative. And I know that you're very passionate about things that are all natural and clean and things like
Yeah.
that as well. So
Those of you who know me know that I don't leave the house without foundation. But look, guys, no foundation. This is 2.5 weeks into using the product on my face. And I absolutely love it, guys. So this is me with no foundation, and it's a rarity to see that. So, you know, um,
absolutely.
but my face is definitely in such good condition that I feel quite comfortable without foundation, which is new, Sheree, for sure.
Absolutely. And I think that some of the things that a lot of women do want to look and feel confident and obviously coming on board with this brand is something that you're very much advocating for people to understand what clean, natural beauty is all about. And the fact that they will support you in this organization is also a great plus point. So, Sam, thank you for sharing that story. Is there anything else you would like to add today?
No, I was just saying, as you know, I'm a tech geek and I love technology, and the product has amazing technology in it as well. So it's been interesting in so many ways. But I encourage everyone to try it. And if you want to learn where or how you can try it, then give me a call, and we'll be happy to invite you along to the next K Beauty pop-up party so you can test it for yourself.
Thank you so much, Sam. So, everybody that's been listening on here, sex trafficking is something that there are so many organizations really working hard to fight. Sam has found a simple and efficient way in which we can prevent that happening because direct selling companies reduce the chances of sex trafficking simply because the product goes direct from manufacturer to customer through a distributor. So, that's one way in which you can prevent that from happening. And the second is that by buying products through the RIMAN range, you're actually helping to educate, to prevent, and of course, to help and rescue some of these people who have gone through this horrific ordeal of being sex trafficked and labor trafficked. Sam, thank you so much for joining us today. We will do everything we can to promote this and to promote Rahab's daughters. And we just really appreciate you coming on here and sharing your story with us.
Thank you so much, Sheree. It's been a pleasure.
Awesome. We'll see you next time on Share Your Story.